Hey there. Remember the 5 second rule? If something you dropped and it hit the floor and it wasn't there 5 seconds, you could still eat it. It was kind of a joke, but a lot of kids practiced that for years. I used to have the 5 year rule. If something happened, and I don't know where I heard this. I'm sure somebody famous came up with it, and I'm using their quote here, but I really don't remember it. But it was so critical to me for many years. I used to say, if this isn't going to matter in 5 years, do I need to worry about it? Something bad would happen, and sometimes things can have long consequences, and those you really do need to worry about. But I would use the 5 year rule. If this isn't going to matter in 5 years, do I have to worry about it? Whoever came up with that was absolutely brilliant because it was a way to discern what are the things that you need to, really pence on, and what's the bad thing that you can just try to get the learning from and move on. And it takes the stress out of a lot of situations. Now I think about that and I think, wow, 5 years was way too long. There are some things, if it's not going to matter in 5 days, I don't need to worry about it. Maybe 5 weeks, 5 months. Um, I almost think it needs to be a sliding scale. I don't know how you define it, but I think you need to define for yourself, what is this? What is this time frame for this event that occurred, this incident that occurred, this thing that went wrong? And what's the time frame where I don't need to worry about it? And I don't even think it can be a rule, but I think you can look at a situation and say, yeah, this sucks, but a year from now, not going to make a difference in my life. So I'm going to let it go. It's not going to make a difference in my business 5 months from now. I'm going to let it go. And it's a great way to take a bad situation. The first thing you have to do in any bad situation is figure out what you've learned from it. How did it grow you in some way? What do you know not to do next time, or to do next time? You've always got to glean that, and there's a lot of great concepts about how you turn failure into success, and how failures are stepping stones to success. But then you got to get the worry out of it, so you're not worried about the ramifications from it. Failures are going to occur, mistakes are going to happen, things are going to go wrong. You're going to be the victim of this event or that event, or the cause of this event or that event. Whatever the case may be, things are going to happen. Stuff happens every day to us. But what do we do with that? And so I've done a few morning talks where I've talked about failure, and there's again great books and great thought leaders that have focused on that. But I want to talk about how you get to the other side. And you get to the other side by really assessing the impact and say, how long is this going to be a problem? And when you realize how little it's going to be, most of your problems are going to go away. Now, there's going to be some long-term stuff that hits people, and I'm not trying to gloss over that. There is stuff that you're going to have to sit there and dig in and figure out how you get past. But even those, it's you figure out how you're going to get past them, because in most cases you will get past them. And so how long is this going to have an impact of you? And then create your own rule. When am I going to worry? And does worry really accomplish anything? The whole idea of thinking about how long you need to worry is because you're going to come to the point you don't need to worry. You need to be concerned about how you get past it. Yeah. But do you need to really spend time worrying about it and letting it get to you and letting it affect your mood and your attitude and how you move on? And really you don't. So what's your 5 second rule? What's your limitation? It's probably dependent on the situation, but think about it. When you're looking at the situation and you're getting that angst, go, wait a minute. Let me take a step back. I'm going to find all the solutions and fix the problem and learn from it and grow. But I really don't need to sit here and eat myself up over it, because there will be another tomorrow and things that are going to come after it and future successes. So figure that out each and every time, and that whole worry thing, a lot of that's going to go away. Have a great day.